Hello, for my presentation, I will be talking about 8 different ways hepatitis B can be transmitted. I will be correlating this with the education level of people who are in college right now and people who have not yet reached college. I want to know, I'm very interested to see if people who are in college right now know more about hepatitis B than people who are not in college or who did not make it to college. Why should you guys care? Well, I think hepatitis B is one of those diseases that goes completely under the radar and is not needs to be taught more in classes. Some of the ways hepatitis B can be transmitted, I didn't even know, and I'm a fourth year student in college. So, yeah, I also found these statistics in my health class because we were doing an assignment very similar to this, and I found it very interesting and thought it would be useful in this class. Are my sources credible? They are very credible. I found it on a journal website. They studied a lot of other different things, income levels, age, sex, parents, all that kind of stuff. Where they came from, all that kind of stuff. But I just found these particular statistics most interesting. So the table that I'm going to show you just in 2 seconds, I've changed the numbers a little bit. This is that they did know that it can be transmitted, and I was more interested to see the numbers of if you didn't know. So I just kind of changed the numbers a little bit, but still the same numbers. So I'm going to flip around and you can see the table right now. So of the 1,666 people who are not in college or who stopped at high school, 15% of them did not know that that hepatitis B could be transmitted through needles. 0% of my health class did not know. So 100% of them did know that it can be transmitted through needles. Sharing toothbrushes, 32% of people who are not in college did not know that you could get it through sharing toothbrush, and 92% of people in my class did not know. So that's actually a high rate for the people in my health class. Intercourse, 40% of people who are not in college didn't know, and 0% didn't know, so 100% did know in my health class. Childbirth, 22% of people in the study of 1,666 people who are not in college did not know that hepatitis B could be transmitted through childbirth, and 0% of my class did not know. In being infected by someone who looks healthy, 31% of people who are not in college did not know, and 20% of people in my health class did not know. So 3 of the ways out of the 8 were ways that you cannot get hepatitis B. So 50% of the people that are not in college knew that smoking cigarettes could not give you hepatitis B. 60% of people in my class also knew that you cannot get hepatitis B smoking cigarettes. Others may have been unsure. That would be an error in the error, but it could be whatever the error level is. Didn't calculate that, but yes. Being near someone that coughs. 48% of people knew that didn't give you hepatitis B. And 50% of people in my class also didn't know that. Also did know that that could not give you hepatitis B. Sharing food, 64% of people not in college knew that was not going to give you hepatitis B, and 76% people in my health class also knew that was not going to give you hepatitis B. Just quickly in summary, I want to go over the range, mean, and standard deviation. Of the 1,666 people surveyed, there was a range of 0 to 8 of the things that you can and cannot get hepatitis B, with a mean of 5 and a standard deviation of 1.8. And in the 50 people in my health class, there was a range of 6 to 8 and a mean of 7 with a standard deviation of 1.